This news program is proudly brought to you by Paradise Foods, celebrating 90 years in PNG.
Cyber security awareness for HR professionals hosted. 30th anniversary of the Convention of the Rights of the Child commemorated. K92 Mine pays second dividend. A very good evening. This is Friday's news. I'm Malcolm Wyra. Thank you for joining us. Daytech PNG Limited hosted a free cybersecurity awareness session for human resource professionals today in Port Moresby. In attendance were human resource professionals from prominent business organizations in PNG.
The cybersecurity awareness is focused on human resource as it is the key department in every organization. Daytech General Manager Ravi Chandran, who also facilitated the awareness, stressed on the importance of human resource.
We are focusing on IT department and employees. We are forgetting about the HRs. HR is the key persons. The HR department is the key department for the organization. First, we need to focus on HR department security. The cyber security is not only IT department responsibility, it's everyone's responsibility. So when you are looking at after IT department, HR is the control of the organization. HR going to have all informations, right, in the department. So the HR people is going to be the second priority for the cyber security. So 90% of the threats will comes to HR department.
May not perform like it used to. Instead,
GeoGas PNG Limited HR Manager Rachel Amene expressed her appreciation for the cybersecurity awareness.
I'm actually quite impressed with Daytech Learning Center for hosting this program because and it's for free, which for us is not it's rare because most of the organizations get us to pay to go for such important awarenesses. So for my organization, which is GeoGas PNG Limited, it's formerly was Origin Energy. It's very critical that we have our cyber security up to date, and because of the new changes from the old company to the new, this is like a pivoting and a crucial time for us to get the cyber security right. So we're so thankful to Daytech Learning for giving us the opportunity to come and pick up on the updated information regarding cyber security.
Malinta Yopolo, National Emtv News.
Papua New Guinea government commemorated the 30th anniversary of the Convention of the Rights of the Child in collaboration with UNICEF. The event saw the lighting up of the Sir Mana Super House in blue lights to convey PNG support to child rights and the World Children's Day.
The event is part of commemoration activities for the 30th anniversary of the adoption of the Convention of the Rights of the Child. The children's rights activism will kickstart on the 20th of November right through to the 10th of December in Lae Morobe Province.
It's an annual day of action for children, by children. 20 November is UNICEF's biggest day, and it's an occasion to advocate and raise awareness for the most pressing issues facing children.
The UNICEF country representative Dr. Claudius Kamenga, while welcoming the ministers, invited guests and children, reminded all that annually on the 20th of November marked the signing of the Convention of the Rights of the Child, of which we celebrate as World Children's Day.
Lights on! Wow!
20th November is seen as an important day for UNICEF as it signifies advocacy and raising of awareness of the most pressing issues affecting children. Given that Chief Secretary Ivan Pomaleu will not be attending the event in Lae, he elaborated more on the commemoration of the 30th anniversary and the significant impact it has on the Convention of the Rights to the Child.
it's more than just a declaration. It is a statement of commitment to uphold, protect, and be accountable for the rights of the child, every single child.
The Minister for Community Development, Youth and Religion, Jason Pita, had the honors of switching on the blue lights to show PNG's support to child rights and World Children's Day. Claire Malta, National Emtv News.
The Board of Directors of BillDev Co. Limited, the umbrella landowner company for Billy Moai landowners of the K92 gold mine project, announced the successful second payment of dividends to the people of Billy Moai 1, 2, 3 and 4 villages of the mining lease area of K92 gold project mine. The dividend payment was done on the 12th of November and was done to 10 clan members in Billy Moai 2 in Kainantu, Eastern Highlands Province.
This payment signifies their commitment in providing ongoing value, prudent financial and business management with returns to the landowners and shareholders. Gonki BOP Managing Director commented on the landowner company's operation.
We are the landowner company of the 10 Bilimoya landowner clans that reside in the mining license area of ML 150. So we have complied with the company, government regulations. We have been paying taxes.
Bantia Tempoke, the board chairman of the landowners company, reiterated on what BOP said and mentioned the board's continued effort to hold the landowners' interest.
As a result, we have paid out dividends twice, and that 300,000 kina was paid last year, and this year 400,000 kina.
BillDev Co. Limited board recognizes the importance of dividends in providing a tangible reward to their shareholders for their trust in the umbrella company. BOP also mentioned some of the company's future ventures.
We are looking for a property in Ley, in Port Moresby, where we can buy a property and then we start making investment. We start making investment on property as well as other business that we want to extend to.
Tamara Agavi, National Emtv News.
The National AIDS Council has officially launched this year's World AIDS theme, as well as the HIV key communication messages in a meeting held today in the nation's capital.
The team was launched in the presence of Dr. Gideon Nano, Dr. Peniel Boas, and Dr. Patricia Kaika. Senior Medical Officer, HIV and STI, Dr. Patricia Kaika said this year's theme is letting communities lead. This theme requires collaboration from people of all ages and professions to play a part to help combat HIV in the country. As a strong advocate in combating HIV for more than 20 years, she highlighted that the country is facing HIV crisis and HIV prevalence has increased 1% in 10 years. Age groups vulnerable to this sexually transmitted disease are ages 15 to 49 years, the age group who are sexually active. She said looking at recent statistics, over 72,000 people in the country are estimated to be living with HIV.
This is a crisis. And so what are we going to do? For the team, the well-educated team, communities lead, means everybody has a part to play. So it's not all about communities referring to sex works, no. It's not about transgender, no. Everyone and anyone who is involved in risky sexual behavior.
She is now calling on all citizens to use preventative measures and get tested for HIV to know their status. Gladys Killa, National Emtv News.
November 26th of 2023 marks 150 years of the London Missionary Society arrival with the gospel in Poreporena village in Central Province. A week-long program started today, seeing hundreds gather at the Sir Hubert Murray Stadium in Port Moresby to officially open these special celebrations in Poreporena, involving the United Church congregations in Hanuabada, Elevala and Gabi villages.
The Poreporena Seket in the Hanuabada area kick-started the 150th anniversary of the London Missionary Society at the Hubert Murray Stadium in Port Moresby today. Crowds gathered to witness the opening, singing prophet songs, dances, and a historical narration of the LMS journey in the country done by the United Church congregations in Hanuabada, Elevala, and Gabi. Present at the event was British High Commissioner Her Excellency Anne Macro.
When I was offered my current job as British High Commissioner to Papua New Guinea, I retrieved Sir Percy's book from my father's bookshelves, and I have enjoyed rereading it and learning about his life, including his time in Hanuabada, his first missionary posting. He arrived in Hanuabada early August of 1924, aged just 25, with his wife Chrissy.
The Eben region of PNG Bishop Jacob Harry was also present to officially open the celebrations that will last a week.
Our, let's say, the eastern Papuan shore, they landed in the western shores. They went to Danby Island, which is the Australian side, Thursday Island, in 1870, and then they came over to the western province, landed there, came over to Manu Manu, which was in 1872, and later they came to Moresby, to Poreporena especially, which is Hanuabada Elevala, and they landed in 1873.
Bishop Harry also gave an insight on the activities throughout the week's celebration.
Celebrations will involve a lot of dancing and singing. They will do prophet singing, they will do dramas, they will do dances. These are all the influence of the Cook Islands, the Niueans, the Samoans, the Tongans. Whoever came and touched their life, they're going to portray those influences and celebrate this great day. Every night they'll have crusades.
Francisca Anania, National Emtv News.
The United Church Bishop for the urban region, Jacob Kilaheri, stressed on the church being a church birthed by missions and sacrifice.
We were formed out of a mission organization called the London Missionary Society. It was not a church. It's a combination of the Anglican Church, the Presbyterian Church, and independent clergy in England who wanted to form a missionary body, because the big churches were not sending missionary. So they formed this organization called London Missionary Society, and they sent missionaries to it. We are not bettered out of a church. We are bettered out of a mission. And that's why we must be missional churches. The United Church, it must be a missional church. It must think of world missions, and it must be strong in preaching the word of God. That's why evangelism is very strong in the urban region or the United Church.
National Emtv News continues after the break. Stay with us. You're watching National Emtv News. The Northeast Academy today launched its college training program, focusing on training the grade 12 students that will be pushed out of the system as a way of addressing the increasing number of grade 12 dropouts. The launching coincided with the school's grade 10 and grade 12 graduation at Bomana in the nation's capital.
Schools across the nation on a yearly basis graduate over 30,000 grade 12 students with less than 20,000 spaces available at the tertiary level to cater for students that excel to the next educational level. This year, a total of 32,058 students sat for their national exams, and it is estimated that 12,000 will be left out of the system. While the government is looking at alternative solutions to address this issue, the Northeast Academy, a newly established school, is looking to continue its mentorship to continue training its students that might not further their education into tertiary institutions next year. At the graduation ceremony today, they have launched the college training that is set to commence next year. According to the Northeast Academy Director, Ms. Lina Baim, this approach the school is taking is to address the increasing number of dropouts. She said every year, grade 12 students graduate, and once they are pushed out of the system, they resort to other illegal activities. Therefore, the school is introducing this new concept to facilitate training for its students that might be pushed out of the system. According to Ms. Baim, they will provide SME and business training to these students and help them to set up their own business and making sure they are financially fit, literate, and independent. This concept is said to be the first of its kind, and they have encouraged other schools to adapt to this concept. Sharon Engnui, National Emtv News.
The Northeast Academy today hosted its fourth graduation for grade 10s and second graduation for its year 12 at Bomana today. Director for the school said that education is the way forward to helping young men and women to become better citizens moving forward.
Northeast Academy, located in Bomana in the Mosby Northeast electorate, is providing education training to students within the electorate, as well as those that come all the way from the Goilala district of Central Province. Since its establishment in 2019, the school has graduated a good number of students. Today, a total of 75 grade 10 and grade 12 students graduated. Director of the school added that not only is the school helping young Papua New Guineans who are the next generation of the country, but is also calling on the national government, particularly the member for Goilala and Mosby Northeast, to support the school by helping young people to investing in education. According to the school director, the school has big plans moving forward, where the school is grateful to announce that next year it will provide SME training for its students, where they will be taught on how to run a successful business if they wish to become successful businessmen and women. She added that this is one of the ways for the school to help assist young people realize their potential and dreams of becoming successful. Sharon Engnui, National Emtv News.
Known to have contributed immensely to education development in West Yanguru for 70 years, is the St. Michael's Warabung Primary School in the Yanguru Sausia district of East Sepik Province. The school held its 70th anniversary yesterday. Seeing in attendance is the member for Yanguru Sausia, Richard Maru.
The celebration was a proud one, especially for communities located in West Yanguru LLG, of which many of the locals had reflected on attending the school in the last 7 decades. St. Michael's Warabung Primary School head teacher Desmond Hairoko expressed that the school's achievement is the community's achievement.
That's why we having this celebration. The 70 players, school may come this far.
The Catholic Church-run primary school noted 378 enrollment this year and 14 teaching staff. The headmaster expressed that the school hoped to enroll about 400 to 500 this year and were even pleaded on by parents and guardians within and around Warabung to accept their children. However, the management decided best not to strain the school's facility and teaching strength. Present at the event was the member for Yonguru Sausia and Minister for International Trade and Investment, Richard Maru, who acknowledged the school's contribution to the district.
But me look sabe, Warabung has made an enormous contribution to our district and our country. Osem me come no talk hamamas lo Paris. The people of our three communities where you know Holy School, Williams School, major asset church na country.
Acknowledging the Catholic Church represented by the parish bishop Joseph Rozansky, and in support to the remarkable school, the minister pledged 20,000 kina to complete the school's fencing and another 20,000 kina to help with renovations of the church. A challenge was also brought up yesterday with concern to the future of the Warabung Primary and if it will take the step on becoming a TVET institution to further benefit the surrounding communities. Natasha Voy, National, Emtv News.
Meanwhile, noting the importance of boarding schools and its contribution to the development of young intellects, Member for Yonguru Sausia and Minister for International Trade and Investment, Richard Maru, outlined his plans to ensure 2 boarding school facilities in his district starting next year.
Now you look at all boarding high schools in Salo district, you me. The only 2 boarding high schools are in Kubalia. Nagam, Kubalia Secondary. I need to announce that by next year, I will start the new Wingate Boarding High School. And when we are finished with Wingate, we'll come back to Yonguru Secondary and extend the school and make it even a bigger boarding school. So people of East and West Yonguru must go to boarding schools.
Australia and Papua New Guinea Medical Ships, or YWAM, and Colgate-Palmolive PNG Limited have announced their new project that will look into helping oral health services for children in Port Moresby.
The National Capital District Governor, Powers Pakop, brought to Port Moresby the YWAM Dental semi-trailer equipped with 3 dental chairs, a generator, water storage, and sterilization facilities that will carry out the oral care, treatment and education of the YWAM Colgate-Palmolive project.
Support for YWAM going forward over the next few years is to support the trailer in terms of monetary sponsorship and also to provide some dental professional assistance. So we know in this country there's a lot of dentists that don't have work. They go through UPNG, they get their qualifications, and unfortunately, because of there not being enough dental clinics.
According to the General Manager, John Wood of Colgate-Palmolive, with the introduction of the semi-trailer and the joint initiative, Colgate-Palmolive is committed to providing funds, education materials, Colgate paste, and brushes and employment for local dental professionals.
Part of what we wanted to see come out of the school dental program was employment opportunities for Papua New Guinean dentists and dental therapists. And so it's really encouraging seeing Colgate-Palmolive coming on board and offering some employment opportunities to be able to support the program here. And then obviously we're also grateful for their ongoing support.
Youth with a Mission Medical Ship POM Campus Manager, Matt Scott, elaborated that it is very encouraging to see Colgate-Palmolive on board and offering employment opportunities and support to the YWAM school dental program and is grateful for the ongoing support. With this partnership, it will enhance the Colgate-Palmolive oral care educational program and the YWAM school dental program, which will help build healthy lives and communities for a healthy Papua New Guinea. Claire Mauta, National Emtv News.
And now looking at the NAS Fund market report. The kina closed unchanged at $0.2685 in the interbank market. At Bank South Pacific, your kina was buying $0.2610, 0.4008 Australian dollars, 0.2329 euro, 39.01 Japanese yen. Looking at the commodity prices at New York close, gold is trading lower, coffee closed lower, cocoa closed higher, copra closed higher, palm oil closed higher, crude oil is trading lower, copper closed lower. On the stock market, the Dow Jones closed lower, the ASX 200 is trading lower, the All Ordinaries is trading lower. National MTV News continues after the break. Stay with us. You're watching National MTV News. The country will be in chaos if the grade 8s and 10s stop having exams. This was expressed by the Yanguru Sausia District Education Inspector Maggie Kambaki on the concern of PNG's proposed education reform.
With the PNG government eyeing the shift from the outcome-based curriculum to standard-based curriculum education system, which excludes examination for grade 8s and 10s and includes grades starting from 7 to 12 in the secondary school level. Many hold the view that the country is not prepared for this. One such is Inspector Kambaki. Her emphasis to this reason is that most secondary schools in the country are not yet prepared to take in 2 more grades. Building on this, the inspector appealed to the member for Yanguru Sausia District, Richard Maru, to voice in Parliament for the new reform to be pushed back.
To go to the Parliament meeting, in your meeting, talk with Mr. Marape, the Prime Minister, the Honorable Prime Minister, to extend another 5 years so that all our provinces, all our districts get prepared to take on board 7, 8, 9, 10 in our high schools.
In response, Mr. Maru assured the inspector that his district will not comply with this new reform as it is costly and there are pressing agendas to achieve in terms of education in the district.
I believe let them grade 8 start lower primary school. So me by supporting to solve 9, 10, 11 at all. And we can talk out straight. I want to see that happening because government simply doesn't have the means to fund all of it. Don't come up with a policy where you can fund. It's quite simple. So our priority is boarding facilities long. Winge for West Yanguru and Luyanguru.
This took place yesterday during the 70th anniversary celebration of the St. Michael's Warabung Primary School in East Sepik. Natasha Voy, National MTV News.
A kind gesture from New Power Limited has seen the donation of stationaries to Cheshire Disability Services. This donation will go towards assisting the centre commemorate the Universal Children's Day with its students next Monday.
According to Agnes Juana, Finance Manager for New Power Limited, such assistance is a part of the company's community obligation to donate to organizations with special needs, and Cheshire Disability Services is one of their focus areas.
This is not the first time New Power has stepped forward to help the Cheshire homes. In the past couple of years, we've donated food for the children who are based here, and we've also attended to some of the requests they've sent for assistance with regard to some of the requirements here.
Shirley Tuvi, the center's programs coordinator, says these stationaries will be used by their students for the commemoration of the Universal Children's Day, which will take place on Monday.
It's from our 3 programs here in Cheshire. We have the center base itself, and we have our home base and school base programs. Unfortunately, our school-based program won't join us, but we have 20 children from the home base.
Cheshire Disability Services PNG aims to make a positive difference in the lives of children or persons living with disabilities by creating opportunities for social inclusion and an environment in which they are treated with dignity and respect. Gladys Gila, National MTV News.
70 women entrepreneurs across PNG who took part in the Academy for Women Entrepreneurs program, which was supported by the U.S. Embassy in PNG, received their certificate of participation from the Academy for Women Entrepreneur Alumni Association in Port Moresby today.
The Academy for Women Entrepreneurs gives women the knowledge, network, and access they need to launch and scale successful business. The AWE program directly supports the U.S. National Strategy on Gender Equity and Equality. Presenting the certificate to the women entrepreneurs, Deputy Chief of Mission from the U.S. Embassy, Matthew Bunt, said many of them are the first of their family, community, and province to be enrolled in the AWE program.
The goal of AWE is to teach and mentor women around the world to become successful entrepreneurs, and I hope you have taken away valuable lessons that will benefit you, your family, your businesses, and your community as you go forward. We know without a doubt that when women are empowered, their communities and their countries are more prosperous.
The women entrepreneurs display their businesses ranging from business consultancy, hire car, arts and craft, tailoring, and many more business. The acting public affairs officer of the U.S. Embassy in Port Moresby, Sonia Kim, said 70 women from across PNG have taken part in this program online, which was facilitated by the AWE alumni.
One module per week is how the Dream Builder is structured. And so each week, this is a virtual program where they'll log on and they'll meet other participants and learn the financial skills and the business skills to build up their businesses.
According to Sonia Kim, this year has seen good number of women entrepreneurs participated than the previous years, which was just a handful. This program has been conducted in PNG, Solomon Islands, and Vanuatu to give opportunities for local women entrepreneurs to explore the fundamentals of business. Louis Maingu, National Emtv News.
Meanwhile, those women in business who have taken part in the U.S.-funded Academy for Women Entrepreneurs expressed great satisfaction to have acquired new knowledge in operating their businesses. The Deputy Chief of Mission for U.S. Embassy, Matthew Bunt, also acknowledged those businesswomen in PNG.
Upon receiving their certificate of participation and completion in the Dream Builder program or course, these entrepreneurs expressed profound satisfaction and a sense of accomplishment.
In particular, it was very exciting because we had the graduation, the actual ceremony where we got to celebrate and recognize the work that has gone in for these enterprising women to be able to sustain and grow their businesses.
Out of all the participants who have taken part in the Academy for Women Entrepreneurs, the youngest is Yaweyua Lakatani, based and operates in Ley. She traveled in to attend this program.
Own and operate Key Lime Cleaners. It's a cleaning service situated in Ley. We are positioned to provide commercial and residential cleaning. We do house-mary service as well, along with laundry and auto detailing.
Yahweh also shared her experience as the youngest entrepreneur taking part in this program.
So I'm happy that the program kind of gave me a business plan, and that acted as a living document. So it acted as a guiding tool for me to navigate in the business. Yeah.
Yahweh said she is very happy to connect with other women entrepreneurs around PNG. She added, entrepreneur is about collaboration and partnership. Louis Maingu, National Emtv News.
National Emtv News continues after the break with Trukai Sports. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
Welcome to Trukai Sports. The 2023 Pacific Games is only a day away from its opening ceremony, where Solomon Islands will play host to this year's Pacific Games in its capital city, Honiara.
Face the challenge, give it your best and all that you have, rise for our nation.
Now, after months of preparations for Team PNG athletes here back in Papua New Guinea, the first team of athletes left on Monday, followed by the second contingent of PNG's officials and athletes that left for the Pacific Games to Solomon Islands. Now, the 2023 Pacific Games host Solomon Island will be opening the Pacific Games 2023 come Sunday this week. Now, followed by the first games, which will kick off on Monday. PNG is hoping to rake in more medals from this year's Pacific Games come December this year. Now, PNG's partnership with Solomon Islands as well has seen PNG send some of its police personnel to Solomon Islands to help with the operations during the Pacific Games. Godwin Eki, Trukai Sports.
The 2023 National Kickboxing Championships will take place next month in Lae, Morobe Province. This event will be used to make selections for the upcoming international fights in overseas next year.
Now, the PNG Kickboxing Federation, after successfully hosting its first international fight where several fighters traveled to USA this year, the Kickboxing Federation is now looking forward to hosting its national tournament in Lae, Morobe Province. Now, for most of the fighters living here in Port Moresby have been busy training at various centers or locations around Port Moresby City. For Nelson Samson, who is also one of PNG's international rep, has been training some of his fighters under his kickboxing club, the Desert Storm Kickboxing Club here in Port Moresby, training at the Sir John Guy Stadium. Now, Nelson himself is also preparing to attend his first international bout for this year, but that will take place early next year in February, where he has been training alongside his fighters at the Sir John Guy Stadium. Now, Nelson is asking corporate houses who are interested to support him to travel to Australia next year. But for now, the focus is for fighters around Papua New Guinea to travel to Lae to attend the national championships. Now, this event will be an event where PNG Kickboxing Federation will be selecting fighters for its upcoming international fights, both in USA and in Australia. Godwin Eki, Trukai Sports.
Trukai Sports continues after the break. Stay with us.
Trukai Sports.
This weather update is proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
The weather forecast for the next 24 hours. For the southern region, Port Moresby City, partly cloudy. Daru, mostly fine. Kerama and Alatau, partly cloudy. Popondetta, partly cloudy with few showers. To the Momasa region, Lae City, some rain showers and drizzles. Medang, cloudy periods with brief showers and drizzles. Wewak, cloudy periods with few showers and possible thunderstorms. Vanimo, cloudy periods with few rain showers and possible thunderstorms. To the New Guinea Islands region, Lorengau, rain partly cloudy with few showers and drizzles. Kavieng, partly cloudy with possible brief showers. Kokopon Rabaul, partly cloudy with chances of a shower or two. Kimbe, partly cloudy with possible brief showers. Buka, partly cloudy with possible brief showers. To the Highlands region, Mount Agan City, partly cloudy with brief showers and drizzles, then morning fog patches. Goroka and Kondiawa, partly cloudy with few patchy showers and drizzles, then morning fog patches. Mendi and Wabeg, partly cloudy with brief patchy showers and drizzles, then morning fog patches.
The weather update was proudly brought to you by MoneyPlus, with you always.
And that wraps up the news, sports and weather for Friday, the 17th of November, 2023. From all of us here, pleasant viewing. Good night.
This news program was proudly brought to you by Paradise Foods, celebrating 90 years in PNG.